Thank you for this opportunity. I'm from Jordan, Philadelphia University, and I'm so happy to be with you today. I teach in addition to working in the Department of Foreign Affairs and International Relations. I work in the Development Studies Department, and according to the research that I've read till now concerning this crisis, so it's very important to recognize one of the slides that you introduced right now. The one talking about the vulnerable countries that are increased, that have problems in increased food prices. And you mentioned, if I can ask for this or have a comment on that, you mentioned certain middle-income countries and specifically the larger food subsidy programs that you mentioned, for example, Tunisia and Egypt. Now, I think that it's very, very important here to recognize the differences between some countries that are on the borders, for example, that have some problems in fuel protests and some of them in food prices protests, as you mentioned. If we go, for example, and I'm going here to referring to certain manuscripts written on this and articles about the global hunger crisis in general speaking, and in Jordan, for example, you know that Jordan is an upper middle income country with a population of over 10 million, and here we have the youth participation that affects here indirectly with the development statement affects the food deficit country. So while Jordan is considered a food secure country, we can see also the high poverty rates and unemployment and slow economic growth that is increasing, especially after the pandemic and because of the cost of the living. We also can see that in Jordan we have tried to focus to use, for example, food reserves as a policy tool to prevent instability. And COVID-19 pandemic enters here another year or other years of economic cost on Jordan's policy, how to become increasingly highlighting the need of increased food important efficiency. I would like to also mention that Jordan is currently witnessing a fourfold increase in the production costs, which have been greatly affected by the corona crisis and the Ukrainian war and the climate change as well. To sum up this, I think that lots of work can be done if we really want to work on the refugees, also affecting refugees and